Evening guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to run through some basics for light painting. Now, I'm no pro, but the basics are the same. The rest is up to your noggin. So stick around and we'll get painting. Roll the intro. So, as I just wait for the delivery van. It's about the only way anyone's getting any shopping at the moment, hence this corona business is shutting everything down. We are in England at least on day 3, 4, 5 maybe. Oh bloody hell, I don't know, all the days run into one, especially when you've got kids to look after. So yeah, we've been having a great time. There is a vlog on a different video of just me and the kids mucking about, crossbar, shootouts and that sort of stuff. It's been alright so far, but tonight I thought I'd wait till the evening, so it's nice and dark, admittedly, not right now because there's a bloody great light behind me, or behind the camera. But we're going to do some light painting. I'm going to show you how I set it up, I'm going to show you what settings I use, we're going to have a bit of a talk through it. This is just basic stuff in the studio. I'm going to be using a trusty, fancy LED light. Look at that, eh? Bloody hell. Touch of a button. I've got a few little gimmicks to use. We are using these, sorry for my shiny bald head. We're going to be using the lens ball. Now, as you all know, I'm a fan. Look, can we focus on that? No. I'm a fan of this. Weighs a ton to carry around, but you get some cracking shots. Check out my Instagram, Crystography Studios. You'll see some good shots with these lens balls. And I've got just a toy. And there's a few other bits and pieces I'm going to use. I've got the masks. I've used my Iron Man mask. I've done a few of that. So I'm going to do a basic setup. I'm going to show you guys how I do it and what settings again, and then we'll see what the finished products are like. So basically, the key to long exposure. Sorry, the key is long exposure. The longer you open your shutter, the more light it's going to let in. That's one of the basic 3 things. You've got your F numbers, your ISO, and your shutter speed. So if we open the shutter, we turn down the ISO. F number doesn't really matter too much for this because you're only really picking up what the light is, so it will be in focus pretty much. So the longer the shutter is open, like I say, the more light you let in. So if we go for, let's say, an 8-second shot, we have the ISO down at 100. You can then have there's a lens, you can have this in a way, whatever light you move around it, behind it, you can play with all sorts of things, different colour torches, sparklers, you can run around with lights, you can paint letters and writing and whatever you want. It's endless what you can do. I've seen people spinning wire wool, that's a good one. Google some of that stuff or YouTube it. I haven't done one yet, I've got some with sparklers and that's about it. So anything you do with regards to light in that 8-second, 10-second, 20-second, whatever, will be in that shot. Now what you need to do, obviously if we're waving the light around behind the subject, okay, you won't necessarily see the front of the subject. So what you do, let's say it's an 8-second shot, you spend 6 seconds doing whatever pattern you want behind, and then you can come around the front, flash a little bit of light on it, and it will just brighten it up. Same as if you're doing star photography, stuff like that. If you want a foreground lit up, you need to paint that separately to the background. You can do that as 2 images and stack them. I haven't got stacking software. I can stack star trails, that's about it. I haven't got the stacking software at the moment because most of this is done on a mobile phone. I haven't got an Apple Mac or a decent PC yet. It's on the way. When I'm rich and famous as a YouTuber, maybe. So that's the basics. I'm going to get set up. I'm going to show you how to do it. Stick around. Fucking trains. Can't make it up, can you? Hang on. Should be the only one for a few minutes. It's hilarious. I get about 5 trains an hour go past, and there's no one on any of them. Totally empty at the moment. This older corona thing again. No one to work. Nuts, man. Totally nuts. Hopefully it's all finished soon and people in the world are safe. Stay in. Stay indoors. Hashtag stay at home. Listen to your parents, kids. Don't go play with your mates because they might have it. Anyway, so basic setup. This is just for wonder shots. My camera would normally be closer, but I've already took the shot. This is just to show you the setup. So I've just got the lens ball hovering on a lens, and you would set your shutter at 8 seconds for argument's sake. You would then flash your light, do whatever you like. Feel like bloody George Lucas casting a new movie or something, you know what I mean? Give it a bit of a wave, obviously not in front of the camera. You would wave it around the front, and that would get you your shot, which will look like this. Impressed. Not bad, eh? So then the rest is history. You just do the same with whatever you want, wherever you want. I'll throw a load of pictures on in a second. I'll put a few settings on. There's ones of me skipping through woods, like a little fairy skipping around. I have got a wife, trust me. Yep, skipping around with sparklers. I've done the mask, as I said. I've got that lit up all behind. There's various pictures on the Instagram stuff. You get the gist. So check out the photos, like and subscribe. Get out there in the dark. Take some torches. Do whatever. If you're playing with sparklers, play safe. Don't start any fires. In fact, at the moment, don't even go out. Do it all in your garden, because you'll get done by the police if you go out. And that's it, really. It's a bit of a mad video. Bit of a, not a last minute thing. I've been planning to do it for a while. Like I say, with kids and whatever, it's a bit of a pain. So just go and have a look and enjoy it. So now you've seen what a simple bit of light painting with a glass ball can do. I will throw some more pictures up of various ones. I'll try and talk through a few settings and whatnot. Probably put a bit of funky music to it, the usual style. But like I say, get out. Probably not too far, because get you 15 minutes of exercise a day, and you probably can't do that in the dark. But obviously once all this business is over, then you can go out and practice off bridges and in tunnels and stuff like that. You can get some really crazy shots. But for now, you can at least go in your garden. You might know how to do this, but if you don't, or you're new to this, or you know people that might want to start it, send them the link, get them to watch it. The basics are there. The rest is up to you. It's as simple as that. The basics for photography are simple, if you ask me. They're not hard to learn the basics. To get good at it, yeah, it's probably quite hard. It's a bit like skiing. I always compare skiing and snowboarding. Snowboarding's easy to learn. No. Snowboarding's hard to learn, but it's easy to get good at. Whereas skiing is easy to learn, but it's hard to get good at. Photography's the same. It's easy to learn. It's hard to get good at. But most of photography is up to your brain. It's up to how good you are. You see an angle, you see a shot, you get your composition, you play with it. You don't like it? We're in the world of digital age. You can just take 100 pictures of the same thing and that one will be perfect. Don't think that you're too good and that I'll just get that one shot. And then when you get home, oh, bollocks, it's out of focus. Or something like that. Take 20 shots, get that shot perfect and practice. And it's the same with any style of it, whether you're doing landscape, whether you're doing light painting, whether you're doing slow motion, whatever you want to do. Practice, practice, practice. It's all I do. My wife can't stand it. Trust me, she banned me from the camera today, which is why I'm doing this one tonight. I've not been allowed on it all day. I've been sulking like a spoiled little child in the corner who's had his toys took off him. But my kids have been happy because they've got to play with me. So there you go. There's a lesson to be learned. And I think out of this whole corona business, the world might come together slightly better, hopefully. I know for families, I've bonded with mine more. Yeah, I work full time. My wife works, we barely see each other, whereas at the moment we're all stuck in the same house and we're not killing each other yet. But it is only day 5. I think we've got 3 or 4 weeks of this. Maybe a lot longer, who knows. But I hope people are bonding, they're getting together, keeping the spirit up, look after the NHS, keep it real, and I'll peace out. On your penis. Evening guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight's episode, scrap that, I still think it's too bright. Let's try that. Okay, and then I've lost where I was. Cock, I'll have a scratch.